This is where the women are gathered and do the women,
Wow.
yeah. And across here, that's where the men's are. That's where I was sitting before and I walked out. So like this is all the area that it's all set up. So that's where the men's are.
Oh my goodness. Wow. So what do you call this place that is there a name for
It's the Leweton cultural experience performance. We call Nasara. The men's side where the men's are gathered together and do um, talking about the men's role in the islands or in nature and everything. Yes, and it's similar to the women's heart. It's the same thing. And yeah, we just put together the water music pool, which is we make it a concrete,
ah
but we normally go out and do the performance in the water, like fresh water or salt water, to weave the story from the ocean or fresh water. So this is how it's located.
say that one more time to reap the story of the water. Is that what you just said?
Just when we use the freshwater sound, it's telling the story of the nature in the forest or inland. But when the ladies are performing in the ocean, it's like telling the story from the ocean water. So the sound is not similar, but yeah. So water is the foundation of everything that we do here.
This is actually really incredible because this morning just so much focus on the water from so many people around the world, and
For
um,
sure.
and Sprite with the water bearers is in Liberia, and the girls and the young girls have started a water bearers club, and they're going to a place where I believe she said
Yep.
80,000 people, and the young girls are teaching the villagers and about how to use the water filters and everything. So it's a really, I feel like the water's speaking to me by you surprising me.
Yes. Now water is really powerful in all the nature. So that's how it puts together. So when I explained that before, the water is the head of the human, and the performance area where I saw you before, where people sit and watch the time, is the food where we stamp our foot on the earth and um, call out for the nature to look upon us and saying thank you to the nature. So it's the same thing. So like the two hearts here, this is where the women's are, and on my right hand side or the left hand side is where the men's are. So it's like a wing. So that's my hand. My right hand is my mom. The left hand is my dad, and my head is my water, the water music pool. So I'm walking down the way back to where I sit. So where I'm walking down is where my foot are. So that's where I do my dancing, stamping on the ground, and telling my story through my performance. So water is the head of everything.
Water is the head of everything.
Water is the connection. Water is life. Water is unity. So that's how it puts together.
Oh my gosh. So,
Yeah.
so Sandy, this is a surprise visit. Is it possible that I could share this, and could you say anything more about what water, the meaning of water, and having people focus on water? Why is it so important?
Yeah. Every single sound from the water, like I said before, the fresh water is the connection to the ocean water. It's just the direction of going under the earth, our mother earth, and it pumps out into the nature inland, and we have fresh water. So the fresh water and the salt water is the foundation. So when we walk into the jungle or anywhere we walk into the bushes, we find fresh water. It identifies the story that links back to the ocean water. So the water is the foundation of our life. It puts life into our body, and also it tells us the story of the true nature. So when we do the water music performance, it sounds of the fresh water produces the sound of the nature that lives on land, and the fresh water, the salt water that produces the sound, it identifies the sounds and the nature that lives under the seawater. And everything that the creatures that under the two um, level of water it tells a similar story, and that's where we do our dances and do our storytelling.
Wow. Wow. And you
So
just,
it's a learning point from us.
oh my gosh, thank you so much for sharing this. So one more quick question before I go, and I know that probably need to go. Being in,
Yeah.
reaping in that beautiful beauty behind you. So you just received a lot of, you know, the water filters for Vanuatu. Can you? Is there anything you can share with people about, you know, what is the need for those, and yeah, anything that comes to you around having received those water filters? Because there's a lot of people right now that are we're fundraising for them. So maybe is it possible for you to say something about that?
Yes. Well, on behalf of the community, as me as the person that's behind the water filter, and the team is really doing lots of demonstration through the islands, and it's really a powerful um, use of water filter for these um, islands here, just because of the changes of the climate change and the through the volcanic eruption, and also just from the safety of the people. So the water filter is doing a lot of work for us to keep us safe and understand the value of the water, to preserve and guide the water, and how it comes into our body. So yeah, the water filter is traveling at the moment. Next week they're going to go up all the way up to the northern islands towards the Solomon Islands to demonstrate more work there. And yeah, they're going to give a bit of 2 or 3 packets into the community to use and see. So yeah, again, it's just like for us. Thank you so much for that part of the donation that you guys did for us, and it's really useful. And I already get some feedback, but I have to get some pictures and send you once Joseph is back here. Yes.
Perfect. And thank you. I mean, actually, what a beautiful gift this is. And this really helps people to understand and feel connected to you in Vanuatu and all over around the world. And so if it's okay with you, I would love to share this. And so people can really have a sense and tell people how they can discover more about the work you're doing in Vanuatu, the Leweton center that you.
Yeah. It is a good setup. Thanks, Shelley. It's a wonderful setup. You know, like it's lots of things that coming through and different ways of the way that we weave the story and try to protect the water. Keeps thinking of, and and like I said, they're really enjoying the donation and the awareness of the water filters.
Right. Well, we hope to see more pictures and also to really see if you pull the camera up just so there you go up a little higher so we can see.
Yeah.
So yeah, so we hope to really get to see and participate in maybe bring some people to come experience the women and the water drummers and the work that you're doing in Vanuatu. I'm like really surprised. I feel so filled by having just God. I just got home and there you were. So just
Yeah. So
a little surprise interview. Nobody had any idea.
well, I'll send you the link of the setup. We're receiving 20 students by the end of this year, which is they're staying in the village actual area, and we want to share. Yeah, there you go. So we might put together a team of the water bearers.
I will.
So
I'll support a trip right there.
yeah. So we just put together the team for the fun. I mean, the water bearers, so they can come here and experience, and we can like make more stories out of the water music to be side of the water bearers. So yeah, we're gonna do a setup. I'm gonna send you the link.
All right. Well, that's
Oh,
great. We'll
yep.
be talking to you really soon when you get that over to when we figure out when we're going to talk next. I'm going to stop the recording. Thank you so much.